Oh, fuck. Turn on the monetization real quick, fellas. We do not want to not have that on, okay? But guys, we're going to be talking about a few stocks today. Okay, everything that was in the major buy alert for sure. Everything we spoke about on the major buy alert, we're going to be talking about. But before I kick this video off, guys, can you please follow me on Twitter at Head of Wallstreetbets, capital HEAD, lowercase OF, capital WSB. All right, guys, I want to see that thing, those followers jump up. Now, back to the topic at hand, guys. We're going to be talking about a few stocks we were talking about on the major buy alert. And first things first, guys, we're going to talk about our beloved Nio Stock. Okay, now, yeah, guys, we're going to talk about Nio Stock. Okay, as you can see here, guys, we made this our major buy alert. And if you're wondering why is the screen white, guys, I don't know how this happened whatsoever. Okay, but as you can see here, I really don't like how it looks white, guys. What do you guys think about this new, how I got it looking? But as you can see here, guys, from today's trading, we made a major buy alert on this stock yesterday right before the close. Now, guys, this thing didn't start seeing movement in the aftermarket hours. As you can see here, guys, this thing started to move during the trading day. And in fact, guys, this thing started to move like an hour within the trading day. Okay, guys, so when Nio started to move, it wasn't as though that Nio pushed off its Bitcoin rally whatsoever. In fact, guys, Nio started to move during the trading day off of retail investor buying alone. Okay, guys. Now, we stayed above the VWAP. Let's pull out that. You know how we love to check that VWAP, guys. We stayed above the VWAP throughout the whole day. Okay, but we're currently under the VWAP. Now, we're going to watch this thing until the close. Okay, guys, we're going to keep our eyes out on Nio. And if we can close above that VWAP, which I don't think we can, guys, but if we do close above that VWAP, which we're 32 cents away, if we can close above that thing, guys, I do believe we will reach levels around 11.98 tomorrow. Okay, it's called a swing trade. Even though we gave back a huge amount of gains today, guys, that doesn't mean this thing is over with yet. Now, I'm not saying this thing is going to bounce back tomorrow or very soon, guys. This thing can be this overall. When I said the stock is going to go up overall, this thing can be going up 2 weeks from now. Everyone that has been watching my channel, guys, you know we've been talking about Nio Stock since it was $4. Okay, I've been recommending you guys to buy Nio Stock since $4. Okay, and a lot of you guys are still holding it, as well as me, at $4 price range, and I'm not selling it, guys. Why? Because Nio is going to be a $30 stock, easy. Okay. Now, guys, moving forward, though, if we take a look here at a few key indicators that what happened today, yes, everything is quite strange today. A lot to show my position. What the heck is this? Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on here. I'm new to all this, guys, but we're going to take a look here at, I don't know why it's white background like this, but we're trying to see key indicators out on Nio, and to do so we need to hit that and key statistics. Let's check them out. Okay, the key statistics out on Nio. As you can see here, guys, average volume being 14.61, but we saw a huge volume coming in today. But what is concerning here is that turnover rate. Okay, that turnover rate means a lot of people are cashing in gains, guys, and see it over 1,000%. I knew Nio was done at 11.96, guys. I even called that in the Discord. Now, we're done for the day. I don't think we will see those highs. A lot of people were asking me, do I believe Nio was still a buy around $9? And guys, if you ask me, risk versus reward, you always have to assess that. Okay, now to see that we are in a nice spike, I do believe Nio is going to see a nice cool down time. And with that being said, guys, it is time to take advantage of those. Now, I would wait and see how the market reacts to any price target tomorrow's pre-market. I do not think jumping in head first right now is a good idea, guys. Okay, so with that being said, just sit off on it, hold off. Let's see how the market reacts to the new share price tomorrow morning. Okay, now we might see a slide. okay? If we do see a slide, time to grab some shares. If we don't, if you're still holding the stock, just ride it, guys. Don't chase a stock, because if you chase a stock, that is what we call trading off emotions. And if you trade off emotions, guys, you're just going to find yourself in a very, very dark place, okay, guys? We all done it. We all done chased the stock before, guys. We all have traded off emotion, okay? Now, the next stock we're going to take a look at, guys, we're not done looking at any either, guys. We're going to be looking at these stocks at the close, so I can give you guys my opinion on these stocks, okay? Now, we really got to pay attention to the Sprint, SPRT, guys. As you can see here, SPRT is seeing a very, let me turn on extended hours for us to see that. Okay, guys, as you can see here, any stock, not any, my bad, guys, SPRT did rise in price right at the bell. We saw that $29 spike. Okay, but we opened at 25, so that was very nice. But we're currently sitting under yesterday. We're getting close to yesterday's lows. And this is the reason why I tell you guys, when a stock has a lot of momentum like SPRT, BBIZ, you can, in fact, make money on the downtrend with scalping. Okay, guys, buying the bottom of today, you will be able to make some gains tomorrow's trading. Okay, this thing isn't just going to be a one-way street. We're going to see SPRT bounce around until it levels out. Okay, as you can see here, we're sitting at $21. I believe we will level out around $18 on the consolidation period before we see our next leg up in SPRT. But if we look here at the analysis on the stock, guys, strange day. Let's close that. Strange day, guys. I do not like this white background whatsoever. I'm going to be changing that here pretty soon. Okay, but if we look here at that order flow distribution, as you can see here, guys, this thing's showing us a slight buying pressure if you look at the analysis alone, guys. That is why I don't just look at the order flow distribution by itself. I do compare it to the chart. Not only that, guys, we do have to take into consideration of the day before of trading. Okay, that does have something to do with it as well. But as you can see here, guys, that large is key. Now, I'm going to jump back to any, guys. You guys really know how I look at this order flow distribution. And a lot of people be like, you're looking at the order flow distribution, that really doesn't tell anything. But, guys, the order flow distribution does tell a lot. I just want to jump back at any real quick. Guys, now, yesterday's major buy alert, the large-scale orders in the last 5 days was phenomenal. And I was telling you guys that the way that any was set up, that it was set up for a huge inflow order. Okay, and that is what we saw. That is what we saw, guys. And the reason why I was able to call that, I was looking at the large-scale orders in the last 5 days. And to see that a outflow was in the middle and most of it was large inflows, guys, that was a key indicator to tell me that if any did, in fact, come with a large inflow, this thing was going to run massive. Okay, guys, and that is why I tell you guys this order flow distribution is more important than a lot of people think. Okay, guys, so keep your eyes out on that order flow distribution. I will not stir you in the wrong direction whatsoever, guys. Okay, now major buy alert, another one, Nrbo. Okay, Nrbo is seeing somewhat of a cool down. We were at a nice high, but guys, let me give you some reinsurance on this stock. Okay, if we look here at the volume, when low volume is coming into a stock, okay, and it is shooting up in price, that is a key indicator that the institution / insiders know something that we don't. Okay, guys, when we see low volume, that is telling us that a lot of buy orders is coming in. And not only that, what I like about Nrbo, I think I said it right, Nrbo. What I really like about this, guys, is that turnover rate. If we look at this turnover percentage, it's only 3.66. So we know a lot of people didn't think that 14% gain was a cash out time. But if we look back at any, guys, a lot of people took advantage of these stock prices today, guys, with that turnover rate being over 1,000%. Now, is any over with? No, guys, because we tend to swing these things, okay? I still have a average cost of $4.97 on my any. Okay, guys, and I don't plan on selling this thing until it's $40. Now we're gonna take a look at a few other bit mining stocks. Bit Digital. Okay, let's take a look at Bit Digital. Bit Digital was our go-to here on the channel until we saw what any was setting itself up for with all the good moves, the expansion deals. Not only that, when any first got into the crypto mining sector, guys, we caught that major buy alert that day. Okay, so since then, we just been pushing it and pushing it, guys. But like I said here, guys, the volume was quite low today. Okay, Bitcoin is trending, volume quite low. We finished on a sideways day. Let's see, turnover rate is kind of high for. Let's see, this turnover rate is pretty high today. And I'm pretty sure that thing spiked in the beginning of the day, but I don't understand why we see a 20% turnover rate with a small gain. That is somewhat concerning. Let's take a look here at the analysis, guys. I'm looking at these numbers fresh, just like you guys are. I didn't look at these before this video, so I'm giving you an unbiased opinion on this. As you can see here, guys, small did outperform the inflow by a lot. Okay, almost a full point. Okay, almost a full point. But as you can see here, this is showing us. I'm getting any vibes. Ticker symbol any vibes from this large scale orders in the last 5 days, guys. If you caught my major buy alert, this large scale orders in the last 5 days is looking very similar to any's. Okay, before the big pop today. Now, I do think Bit Digital is going to see that type of pop here very, very soon. Okay, guys. Matter of fact, guys, if any of you guys know how to switch to dark mode, please tell me. How do I switch to dark mode, guys? I'm looking at your comments right now. So that's why we're not looking at the ticker. Nrbo, respect, man. Let's go. Naomi said, maybe I shouldn't have asked about Crocs. Dropped the first time ugly. It is okay, Naomi. Crocs is a big player, all right? Crocs is a blue cap stock. So just a small drawback isn't too much. Now, my boy Zachary says, go with anything on WTRH. Thanks for reminding me about that ticker, Zach. Good time to be buying the dip on SPRT. Like I said, guys, SPRT might just have a little bit more to give back before we see a spike. All right, I will hold off on SPRT until at least Friday's open. See how it reacts to those prices. We might see a swing, but I do think we can see some stagnant trading right at the bell. So just give it some time, guys. I do not suggest to jump on the stock during that. Okay, that is very, very risky unless it's trending off of news. BBIG and RBO. Nrbo is going to be big, guys. I'm giving you guys an early seat. An early seat. PSTV. I've been hearing a lot about PSTV. We will check that out. 50%, $50 again. SPRT does have room to still continue to run, but profits will flow until OBL. Okay, I'm seeing that. BBIG, OLB, the play is the play, guys. We're going to take a look at OLB, guys. I'm seeing a lot of OLB. Let's take a look. I'm going to give you guys a non-biased opinion. First thing we're going to take a look at. Now, assuming I don't know anything about OLB, which I do know a decent amount about it, we're going to take a look here at the financials. Okay, guys, looking here at the financials. First thing we're going to take a look at is the balance sheet. Okay, now, 2 words, very appealing. Okay, guys, seeing that this total assets does outweigh the total liabilities, that is very, very important. That is the most important thing when it comes to buying a security. Okay, not only that, guys, the second most important thing when it comes to buying a security is the debt to asset. Okay, this debt to asset is 7.88%, one of the lowest percentages I saw in quite some time. Okay, so now the balance sheet, the balance is there. Okay, let's check the revenue. The revenue is there. Okay, we do see a graduate gain. We do see a graduate gain here, guys. And that is very, very good, guys. We do see from the quarter over, this thing is getting greater. Now, looking just at the income statement, revenue, balance sheet. Let's see this cash flow. Okay, let's see the income statement. Let's look at operating income. Operating income is getting lower. That is looking good as well, guys. So just looking at the balance sheet, income statement, I call this a buy, but we're gonna give it a little bit more detail on this thing. Let's look at the day chart, guys. Looking here at the day chart after the last drawback, huge drawback, and we already filled this gap. Okay, so if you're wondering when we're going to fill that gap, it is getting filled on a slow rise, which is very, very important. If you can fill a gap on a slow rise, guys, that is a key indicator that we won't see another huge drop here in the stock anytime soon. Okay, so that being said, it is looking like a safe investment. I'm not saying a trade here yet. We know trades are quick flips, 40% here, 70% there. Those are trades. This is looking more like a long-term investment for me, guys. Okay, now let's take a look here at the 52-week high, 1640. We're currently sitting at 1485. If we take a look here at the turnover rate for today's trading, 19.08. So that is quite high on a 15% spike. 52-week low, we're close by. It seems as though we bottomed out on that 52-week low not too long ago. 1330, 52-week high being, the recent bottom out being $3.30, and that 52-week low being $3.25. Guys, it is seeming as though that OLB is in a good position to be bought up. Now, we're going to take a look here at the analysis on the day, guys. This is just showing us only today's order flow distribution, but we can look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days. But as you can see here, we do see selling pressure here on OLB. But guys, if you were watching this order flow distribution from the beginning of the day, which I'm pretty sure that this large scale were outperforming the outflows in the beginning of the day, and if we take a look here at the 1-minute chart, I can show you exactly where that outflow picked up. Okay, guys, the outflow, no, I take that back. The outflow we're winning at first, guys. Outflow, yes, guys, this chart is showing us as though that the outflow maybe were huge. Now the inflow is catching up. I take that back. The inflow is catching up, guys. Huge selling pressure was on this stock in the beginning of the day, but with the buying pressure picking up and slowly rising, I do think we will see more buying pressure on OLB at the end of the aftermarket. Let's see how this thing closes. Pretty sure it's going to close above the VWAP. Now, the VWAP being currently at $4.65, guys, that is not a concern for me that we will close under this thing. And if you're holding OLB shares, guys, I do strongly suggest, I'm not in the stock, I strongly suggest you guys hold this thing over the weekend. Okay, all the numbers are there for a long-term investment. As far as investment goes, guys, I don't consider this a trade. Okay, I don't consider this a trade. I consider this more an investment. So with that being said, guys, you guys should be long on this stock. The numbers are there. Turnover rate is quite high on today's trading, but not too high. 52-week high gives us room to run. If we look here at the not the short interest, but the analysis, guys, high price target being 15, but that low $9. Okay, guys, so put this on your watch list. If this isn't on your watch list, it better be in your portfolio, guys. I'm just saying, like we've been speaking on any, I might not talk about OLB for the next few days, okay, guys? Just like we haven't been talking about any, but we were talking about any 2 weeks ago a lot. Now, but I put it on that major buy alert right before the spike, okay? So I might not be covering OLB as much, guys, but please keep this on your watch list. Okay, this wasn't on my watch list, nor were this thing in my, I don't have it in my portfolio, but When you guys drop tickers, I check them out. If the numbers are there, guys, I'm going to keep it in my watch list, okay? And I'm going to talk about it moving forward. But come on, guys, give me some more stocks. Give me some more stocks, man. Let me check out this, see what you guys talking. You the main. Okay, what's your thoughts on Nrbo? Okay, guys, like you know, Nrbo, like I was telling you guys, that Nrbo isn't a trade. It is an investment. Okay, guys, let me take you a look. Okay, MMAT. Thank you about MMAT. I forgot about that. TSRI. Guys, please do not let me forget any of these. Naomi, do not let me forget about TSRI. Freddie, I will be doing MMAT right after we go over this Nrbo once again, okay? MMAT is next after Nrbo. All right. Now, look at Nrbo. Now, guys, Nrbo is an investment. This is not a trade. Do not expect to buy in and get out the next day, okay? I am suggesting to you guys to hold this stock. This is the same thing I was telling you guys about any. Of course, we're going to see a big move here in Nrbo. But, guys, if you get this early seat with all the volatility, you will not be sweating it, okay? You get this early seat now. Okay, we sit around $6. It shoots down to $5.25 very fast. But remember, you got an average cost under $5. You got an average cost at $4.50. You're not sweating it. This is a long-term play. This is an investment, and I do believe a year and a day from now, this stock is going to be at least $16. I repeat, this stock is going to be at least $16 a year and a day from now. Now, guys, me personally, I look at a stock, and before I buy it, if I'm long term on the stock, because I don't just invest into stocks, I do make trades as well. But by this being an investment, as we look here at the day chart, guys, which is special about this, as you can see here, this stock is on a climb. Okay, we were at $5.63. Huge shoot down in price. It was a spike and shoot down. But as you can see here, this is what we call slow pace wins the race. Now, I'm expecting this thing to continue to move the way it is. As you can see here, we saw a nice spike in gain, but we gave most of that back today, but we're still positive, guys. Now, if you did take my advice and you got a hold of that video too late and you got caught around $4.90, that is okay, guys, because like I said, this is not a trade. This is a investment, meaning long term. Okay, guys. So with that being said, this is the type of stock you just lock up, throw away the key. Now let's take a look here at how BBIG. We got to go fast now, guys, because we are at the close. BBIG is up, like I was telling you guys. Swing. These are the type of plays that will give away its gains, guys, in swing. Okay. So if you're scalping BBIG, I will hold off at least until the pre-market. Okay, guys, let's see how the aftermarket reacts to it. I do think we will see a sideways trading day here at BBIG for the aftermarket go. I think we'll stay along the VWAP. Okay, VWAP being right around $8.05. Closed under the VWAP on BBIG, guys. I do suggest do not touch the stock just yet. Now let's take a look at any. How did any do at the close? Any closed right under the VWAP, guys. I do think any is going to see a sideways, if not sideways, a red aftermarket. Okay, guys. Is any over with yet? No. If you're not in any stock, I wouldn't say this right now, this very second is the time to buy, but hold off, okay? Hold off until Friday's aftermarket. I do believe we will be around $8. Okay, so if you want to get in any stock, wait until at least Friday's aftermarket. Okay, I do think we will see some gains given back during tomorrow's trading day. Now, if you were trading any, today was the day to give it up. Okay, $11.98. And we hit a bottom $8.66 recently, but today low. This is why I say huge volatility, guys. I put this thing out there. I put this thing out there Wednesdays before the aftermarket of Wednesday. before the close of the aftermarket. And what was special about any, guys, we did see a huge rise in the pre-market. Now, that was very special. After I put that major buy alert, guys, we didn't see a huge rise until the first 2 hours of the trading day. That is very, very unusual, okay? So with that being said, any isn't done running. Of course, we're going to give a give back, okay? Of course, some of those gains are going to give back. But overall, any is a $45 stock. And you heard it here first, guys. $45 is my price target for any. All right, now, let me check these. Some of you guys comment. OLB, we are checked out. MMAT, guys. MMAT, I can tell you right now, MMAT is moving very, very good on the day chart. I'm telling you that right now, guys. I've been watching MMAT as well. Okay, so MMAT, I can tell you right now, MMAT has been moving very, very good on the day chart. I've been watching this with you guys, even though I haven't been talking about it. I'm watching everything, guys. As you can see here, 15.98% on the close as far as the game goes. Now, that is very, very perfect. Very, very good. Now, with that being said, though, that turnover rate is quite low. You see that 15%, guys, here in MMAT. So, I'm pretty sure that shareholders are going to hold this thing until I can see a lot of shareholders shaving off positions around 12.50. But as of now, guys, seeing that 21.76. Okay, 21.76 being a 52-week high, guys. If you take a look here at the analysis on the day. Let me call you right back, bro. As you can see here on the day, what we are looking at here, guys, the day chart. If we look here at the analysis order flow distribution for the day chart, as you can see here, this isn't quite appetizing just yet, appealing for us. We want to see more large-scale orders in the last 5 days take over this chart. Okay, before we call one of those 70% gains. But if you ask me, guys, I will hold off on MMAT. It is a very good stock. Right now, me saying hold off doesn't mean this isn't a buy. In fact, guys, this is a major buy, if you ask me. But this isn't the time to be buying. I do think we can see levels around $5 even, between $4.90 and $5 even. Okay, guys, we're going to see a small drawback here in MMAT, but MMAT isn't done moving up yet, guys. I do think we will be trading around $13 before we see a huge cool off here in the stock. Between 13 and 15. Okay, guys. Now, looking here at today's order flow distribution, this thing is showing us, I will have to call this buying pressure. Even though the large scale is just more than double the inflows, that small is very impressive. Huge, huge, huge on today's trade. Okay, with that being said, the retail investor believes that this thing is a buy and a hold. Okay, so they're going to continue to hold this thing. But if you look at that turnover rate being 1337, ideal. Okay, guys, so if you're in MMAT, I wouldn't add to my position just yet, but I will hold the line. Okay, this is still a hold. Market cap being 1.5 billion. This is a $3 billion company. Easy, guys, but we have to wait for that. We have to wait. Now, with that being said, guys, tomorrow I wouldn't buy any of these shares, because we look here, this is a stock that I would only buy on a red week. As you can see here, we're not going to see a red week here in MMAT. So, that being said, if you're holding the stock, just hold it, guys. You're in a good position, I'm telling you. All right, any other plays you guys got for me out there? We talked about any, Benny. We already talked about any. TSRI. Naomi Valdez. I want to talk about TSRI, guys. And make sure you guys don't forget our rundown video. That is going to be next. TSRI. Our Thursday's rundown, Friday's expectations, guys. Do not slip on those videos, because we always get pretty close on those price targets. Okay, so, and I know you guys won't be missing the next major buy alert after today, but if we look here at today's order flow distribution, oh my God, the order flow distribution is very lopsided. This is a very huge concern. Okay, even though we don't see too much inflow, we did see some inflow on Wednesday. Okay, we did see some inflow on Wednesday. All right, let me switch to dark mode real quick, guys. Yeah. Theme color. All right, we're already back in dark mode, guys, and I do strongly believe this is a better. I think this looks better. What you guys think? Give me a thumbs up on this video if you like the dark mode better. All right, dark mode or the white mode, guys. Let me know. But as you can see here, guys, we do see a 5.27 decrease in price. Now, we're way under the VWAP, guys. We spent most of our time under the VWAP during today's trade. We did spike at that 1680, okay? But looking here at TSRI, I will give this thing some time. We're going to see a huge pull-off here, guys. Looking here at, yeah, I think we'll see a huge pull-off. I think we'll hit like somewhere, we opened at 1124. I think we can see at least $11.90. $11.90 tomorrow, guys. We will reach those levels here in TSRI. Okay. Now looking here, it does have a estimated borrow fee, but it is quite low. Okay. Turnover rate was high today at that 18% gain at the close, though. But seeing at 1680, huge 200% on turnover rate, guys. So this isn't a die-hard stock whatsoever. All right. Now, if this thing shoots up at least 70%, it will not hold. Seeing that it didn't hold at 1680, if we see it around, this thing wouldn't hold no high spikes, guys. Seeing that rate being 200%. So if this thing does spike, I wouldn't hold it. I would get rid of it. For instance, if you bought in this stock today and it shot up $16 tomorrow, get out of it. Because with looking at that turnover rate, which is here telling us, a lot of people selling this stock on this rise. All right. So with that being said, guys, huge turnover rate. You guys know what to do. Now let's look at CCL. CCL, what you guys know about that? You guys giving me a lot of stocks to talk about. Guys, you guys have been very supportive of this channel, guys. And without you, man, I don't know where this channel would be. Literally 2 weeks ago, let me just tell you this, guys. 2 weeks ago, videos were averaging less than 1,000 views. Fast forward today, guys, we're getting over 3,000 views per video. So with that being said, I'm loving the support. Without you guys, this channel would be nothing. And don't forget to smash that like button, man. But we're going to talk about, let me see. Give me some more gems, guys. SQL. Now, we were talking about SQL here on the channel recently. SQL. Okay, guys, SQL, as you can see here, drawback from today's high right towards the end of the bell. Whenever we see a drawback right at the end, guys, this is telling us this stock can continue to fall down further. But get this, guys, this is a long-term play. So if it falls down, take advantage of it. As you can see here, slow value, low and slow value. That is okay, with the 52-week high being $5.80. We're not too far off from that, guys. But this stock can break its 52-week high if we look here at the analysis on the order flow distribution for today. As you can see here, this thing is showing selling pressure. I'm not surprised to see that selling pressure, but that inflow did pick up. Okay, it did pick up. But with the outflows small, outperforming the inflow, as well as the large, we see large movement on the outflow, none on the inflow, guys. I'm very confident that SQL will see a red day tomorrow. Not only that, I'm very confident that you will get a very good average cost tomorrow. Okay. That being said, if you're not in the stock, just wait out till tomorrow. If you're in the stock, if you want to average down, that time will be tomorrow, guys. And if you guys don't know, the stock market will be closed Monday, okay? I repeat, the stock market will be closed this Monday. So with that being said, guys, you know what happens when either stock market is closed on a Friday or a Monday. 2 words, buying pressure. Buying pressure is built on those type of days. So if in fact, if we see a run or one of these swing trades such as SPRT, BBIG, Nrbo is one of them as well. Let's check out Nrbo. Nrbo is one of them as well, guys, even though Nrbo seeds have been seen a few 4 days back to back on the red side. Nrbo is still in swing motion. Okay, unless Nrbo can get back down to levels around $9.80. If we hit $9.80, we're out that swing. Okay, guys, but currently we still in the swing. But if we look here, guys, if Nrbo decides to push in price today, okay, pushing price on Friday, my bad. We pushing price on Friday. We close at least 20% on Nrbo. That is going to build huge buying pressure. Huge buying pressure. So whatever closes high tomorrow, as far as these swing trades, guys, they are going to move as well Tuesday. Okay, so keep your eyes out on that. Now, a lot of people tend to trade. Now, this is something. Now, this is off a stock, guys. I just want to give you guys a little knowledge. Okay, so you guys can make these calls on your own, because you guys look at plenty of other stocks that I don't look at. So it's like having 2 heads in one place. But what you guys want to do moving forward, guys, a lot of people make these mistakes. And trading off emotions, guys, you don't want to do that. All right, trading off emotions will be chasing the stock. Fear of missing out. Okay, guys. Now, what we do here on the channel, you probably heard me say this saying plenty of times. A early seat is an easy seat. And the reason why we do that, guys, because with this huge volatility, no matter what is going on, just like any stock, for instance, guys, we got in any pretty early. So with the volatility that we see going on with any up and down, we're not itching to sell it or anything. Why? Because we have an early seat. We're much beyond breaking even, guys. We're way above that, up over 100% on any. But when you get that easy seat, guys, you're able to add to your position. Another thing you don't want to do is selling at the wrong time. A lot of us have bought a stock, correct, and we sell it and then it goes up. Okay, guys, when you buy a stock, you want to assess it this way, guys. You want to look at the stock and you want to ask yourself, can I see myself holding this stock for at least 1 year and 1 game? At least 1 year and 1 day. Okay, if you can see yourself holding that stock for at least 1 year and 1 day, that is what we call an investment. Now, if you can't see yourself holding it for that long, that is what we call a trade, guys. And you have to look at the two. You have to look at the two differently, guys, because in an investment, you add to it on a red week, but a trade, you buy it on a green day. Okay, guys. Now, my suggestion to you is to only keep 2 trades in your portfolio. Do not have too many trading stocks in your portfolio, guys. That can go wrong. You want to have more long-term investments than trades. Me, guys, I only keep 2 trades in my portfolio. Okay, only 2 trades. The rest are long-term investments or short-term investments. But all in all, they are investments, guys. A lot of people are buying stocks and selling them the next day. That isn't a investment, guys. That is what you call a trade. Okay, guys. Now, that being said, if you agree with anything I said in this live stream, guys, and we're going to be live streaming every day for the last 30 minutes so we can catch these closes, so I can give you guys a heads up. We're going to be doing that every day, guys. But if you agree with everything I said in this video, guys, can you please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell button, because it really does help the YouTube algorithm pick up our videos and share them to others, guys. Now, with that being said, guys, you guys are really making my dream come true of being a big YouTuber. And without you guys, this channel will be nothing. Okay, so without that being said, guys, don't forget our Thursday's expectations, our Thursday's rundowns, Friday's expectations. We always make good calls on that. All right, guys. That being said, have a nice day, man. And don't forget, join our free Discord. It's called TTM Trading. Very accurate alerts.